There's 121 days until my wedding anniversary. And if you know anything about me and my husband, celebrating our anniversary is a honeymoon. We actually call it our honeymoon 3.0, 4.0. And this year we are on our 4th year anniversary. So I have to come correct. We're starting at 702 steps. The goal is to do about 5,000 to 7,000 steps, but we're at 702 right now. One of the main things that I've been talking about recently is my health and fitness, and this is just not about our anniversary, although I do want to look good for my man. If you know, you know. Of course, you want to look sexy for your man, but this is more so of a lifestyle change and altering the way that I do things and moving my body and overall just protecting my health just so I can have a better future for me and my children. Last year, 2024, was really about crucifying my flesh, because when I tell you, previous years from when I met my husband up until last year, 2024, it's been so hard to get out of laziness and not wanting to work out and eating right. I moved to the South and suddenly I just loved fried foods like crazy. Growing up in a Caribbean household, we barely had fried chicken or anything like that. So moving here and being exposed to things like Zaxby's and Chick-fil-A, you can already imagine that my taste buds were bursting, that every single thing that I have not tried, I had to indulge in. And until I just began to overconsume things, and now I'm left with a body that I don't like and I don't see myself in. And I continuously tell myself, you just had a baby. But in the same breath, I can't just blame it on just having a baby, because he's about to be 2. Hello. But I know that I played a part in overindulging and overconsuming and not giving myself a chance to actually just do the things that my body is craving. And recently, in the past year of being consistent in the gym, I just really wanted to fall in love with the gym. And now that I believe that I got to that place where I genuinely like going to the gym, it's me time, and I feel good right after it, I want to get to this place now as I'm meal prepping to really enjoy my food and not just the any old food. 828. I want to enjoy the healthy foods. And so now this is where I am, but also incorporating things that I can do as a family. So going on these walks is really going to be great for my mental health, but also, walking is great for your heart as well.
Every time I'm with you, love was true. Everybody sees it too. Thought our love was true. Thought we'd make this thing work. Love was true. With you, now you're leaving my heart out. Left me high and dry. Love was true. 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 True. Everybody sees it too. Thought our love was true. Now you're leaving my heart out. Left me high and dry. Love was true. Thought we'd make this thing work. Love was true. Love was true.
1935 steps. The goal I told you was about 5,000 steps. We've only been walking for about 20-ish minutes. It's cold, so we're not doing much walking today, but I really want to keep up the habit of walking even in the wintertime and moving my body. So it's great to do this trail and to see all the luxury houses around and to foresee what's for the future. But yeah, we're moving our body over here every single day. Yeah. We're at the end of this trail, so we're gonna have to turn around and walk back and probably do some more sightseeing. So that's probably what we're about to just get into.
Love was true. Love was true. Love was true.
finished walking. We are at, after 30 minutes of walking, we're at 3232. So we walked 3,000 steps, which is pretty good for a afternoon burn. I have no idea what we're about to do now, but yeah, walking really just be helping me feel really good and get my heart moving, because I just want to be making healthier choices overall. So yeah, I got this watch off of the TikTok shop. Isn't it so sad that TikTok is leaving? Crazy, but we're gonna talk about it later.
Somebody with a size 18, they got them brown browns in here. They got them brown browns.
You're too low. I can't see.
What about me?
We can see what size this is.
Shit. I'm so happy about this. For only $10. Crazy. If you heard about the bala bangles, this is quite literally the same thing. You're gonna wear it on your wrist, and for somebody who's always doing their hair, this is gonna come in handy to making sure I'm toning my arms, because I'm trying to have that Pilates arms without going to Pilates. It's only £2 each. These gonna come in handy because it's heavy, good, seems like good quality. And you know, Ross, Marshalls, all of them, they be having pretty much really good dupes to things without having to spend a fraction of the money.
Like a chopstick. How did you get a chopstick?
I gave it to him yesterday.
Well, as long as you get it. But look, you gotta wear this 24/7 now.
Like, I'm trying to have my arms.
Just do curls.
I don't want to be doing curls all throughout the day.
Curls for the girls.
Under street lights, we dance so slow. Hand in hand, we let our feelings show. Every heartbeat, the rhythm divine. In this moment, you are mine, all mine. Oh, darling, let the music play. In our hearts, it's always yesterday. With every note, we find our way back to love, where we will stay. Lovers' whispers in the midnight air. Promises we made without a care. In the shadows where our dreams entwine. Every glance a spark that shines. Oh, darling, let the music play. In our hearts, it's always yesterday. With every note, we find our way back to love, where we will stay. So let's keep dancing through the night. In your arms, everything's alright. With every step, we're flying high. Into love, it never says goodbye.
Finding ways to be creative with my food has been not a challenge because I've been following a meal plan. And when I tell you, I've been able to lose 5 pounds in the last 2 weeks, all because of finding a meal plan that works for me, my diet, my BMI. I did not even realize how much your weight, your height plays a role in how much you should eat and what your intake should be. And so the first week was so hard until I realized that I can find ways to be creative. So this is a French toast with egg whites and the whole shebang. And when I tell you, this is the best breakfast that I've had in a long time. And on this meal plan, we're doing no sugar, so sugar-free products. So finding alternatives has been such a fun challenge. What I've been learning when it comes to my health, like I gotta find ways to be creative, but also enjoy so that I don't feel like I'm depriving myself. I know I said earlier I love the gym and I've fallen in love with it, but there is levels to me falling in love with it. I don't always like the idea of working on the things that are challenging to me. So doing all the lunges, static lunges, the squats, and even though the girlies do the squats and the lunges for the juicy booty, I dislike doing it. It just is challenging, it stretches me, and sometimes I feel like this teaches me a lot mentally. I really told myself that we're gonna give it our all this year. So in the things that are challenging to me, I need to give it my 100%. My protein shake, that was an intense workout. I am tired and I honestly really didn't even want to go, but I knew that Chad gotta go. I can't afford to be out here in these streets not liking the way I look anymore. So I am committed. But I'm gonna go have some me time now for the next hour before my husband has to go to work. So I'm gonna go to Walmart and I wanna get some, I wanna potty train my baby this week. So we're gonna see if we can get some baby underwears and how we can get that. was just watching this live about friendships, and y'all, I think by now already know how I feel about friendships. I love friends. I love having friends. I love getting new friends. I love cultivating the friends that I've already had in the past. But I was just watching a live, and this young lady came up on the live, and she wanted help and tips on how to elevate her Instagram page. She's getting approached by men who's not in the range that she's looking for, but all her photos on her page were quite scandalous. And even though she said, but I do go to church and all these things, and that's amazing, but she doesn't like the men that she's attracting, what can she do to change it? So the woman's alive who was hosting this live, she was giving tips on photos to clean up, and then asked if the audience can help go to the woman's page and, you know, see what photos that people can choose to eliminate, just so she has a better approach, especially since she says she's meeting men on Instagram. And here's the thing, like when I went on her page, I seen so many different photos that were extremely like poster girl, like lace and mesh, and, you know, the top out, the bottom out, like nothing that screams for a man to actually see you and say, oh, that's my future wife. Especially, I think she said she was 25. I could be wrong, but I think she was 25, and she's looking to settle down and all these things. And so I had a little take on it before I end this episode today. My take was, her friends in the back of the live, they were out to eat together, so they were listening to the conversation. Her friends were like, well, y'all don't come on her page and being mean and nasty, and rightfully so, like your friend got your back, right? But the problem is with her friends was there was specific friends in the back that were saying, she don't need to take anything down, she looks good the way she already is, you know, implying that men should already accept her the way she is. But that is such like a corrupt way of thinking, especially because your friend already is looking to elevate and be better. Wouldn't you already take that into consideration? And so the woman who live it was saying, you should be open to hearing opinions from people that are not your friends, because it's not biased, right? Sometimes with your friendships, you can give biased opinions because you don't want to hurt your friends' feelings. But to me, I feel like that is being a fake friend. If you want to have good friends and have good feedback and to be a better person, especially to elevate and do all these things, you need friends that are going to say you are wrong. You need friends to say, girl, you need to take this photo down, it don't look good. And even if the photos that she had on her page did look good, very pretty girl, the problem here is, though, it was too scandalous, especially for what she's striving and reaching to do. So all that to say is, sometimes your friends can be the ones to hold you back, especially if you are not choosing wisely with friendships. Same goes as relationships, of course. But especially when you're choosing friendships, you need to choose friends that are going to be honest with you. You cannot afford, especially as you get older in life, to have friends that are just going to be your yes men. That is not enough to be a better person, better individual, better Christian, whatever it is. Like, you need people who are going to tell you as it is. And it doesn't have to be mean or harsh. Her friends could have simply said, girl, you know, they didn't even have to say it on the live, but her friends could have said prior to, because they knew she was coming on the live, I take this photo down. It is a little too much. Why did it have to take 2,000 people on a live going to your page and telling you photos to take down for your friends to be like, no, you already look good? She clearly went on the live because she wanted some advice. Anyways, that is just my 2 little cents. I often watch lives where women are looking to elevate and grow, and I watch not from a standpoint of me wanting that, but I really do watch to, you know, be in prayer for a lot of women, because the way that some women think and feel about themselves, I remember being there, and sometimes I am there. So all that to say is, choose your friends wisely, not yes men. You don't want yes men. You want people who are going to tell you as it is. All right. I'll see y'all later.